Hello, good evening, and thank you for watching my video demonstration. Okay, so a couple of days ago, I submitted this site to Google for indexing, and so today I can confirm that the site has been successfully processed and indexed in Google. So to prove that, I just need to search for my name and see if it comes out. So I did Google Scholar, and you can see the site here. So which shows that it has been indexed. So a search for it brings it very far. And I'm so surprised that it is even topping in terms of the ranking. The SEO ranking is so high that it is almost surpassing ResearchGate. My ResearchGate account has been here for more than 8 years now. So for a new site to be up here now is commendable. All right, so that's not even the point of discussion. I developed this site particularly for so many reasons, but it's still a work in progress. Okay, it's not yet there because there are a whole lot of other things that I've not brought in. But first of all, this is what I've done. I have worked on this part. You can see all my publications here. This section would always be featuring my recent publications. Okay, so you click here, it should take you to the publisher's website where you can read the work and so on. Okay, but this beyond this is the real publication archive. Okay, this archive has been organized according to years. So you can see that all the years are closed. So if you want to see all my papers in 2026, you will open this, click on this arrow, it drops down and show you all the papers. So here you can click and it takes you to an external source where the publisher has kept the paper, or you can read from my website here directly. So to read from my website, just click on read PDF. It opens directly. Now see how the behavior differs from if you had used here. But if you use here, it takes you to the website of the publisher. So you see the difference now. While if you use here, you read. Okay. Same thing. If you read here, you can read directly here. Okay. So now you know. So use that. If you want to see that of 2025, you slide down, it opens up. All right. And now there are papers here that I do not have copyright. These are closed access papers. Okay. I don't have the license and authorization to share this publicly. So for such, you can see a written note, closed access. You can only request for a copy. And then if I like and I'm happy, I share it with you. Okay. So for example, you can click here to take you to the publisher's website. Let me show you why it is closed access. On this publisher's website, you will notice that they are selling it. So for somebody to read this work, you must pay $56. All right, must pay $56 to request for access. And so because the publishers are selling it, it will not make sense for me to come and post it freely on my website. That's why I do not have such license. The same thing applies to this and several others. Okay. Now you can go on and on to see what happens. Another thing again now that is good is there's a search bar which I have added here. If you want to search for a specific author, let's say you want to search for Aduma, so you type the word Aduma, it will show you 8, that is to say of the 135 documents hosted here, only 8 contains the word Aduma. And if you check by year, 3 of such works, look at him here, 1, elsewhere, look at him here, 2, and look at him here, 3. 3 are from 2026. Then there's another one from 2025. There's another one from 2025. And there should be one more, isn't there? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me open 2024. 2024, there is one here. 2023, there is none. 2022, there is one. Yeah, and there's another one. So that is that. So if you don't want to see his own, you write that name and put, let's say, Ofem. You see all the papers with that name and see across the year. So this is done for flexibility, for you to easily search whatever it is that you are looking for. Okay. So among other things, yeah, other things which you can check around for yourself. Then down here, you see the metrics. My metrics, as I can see my thesis, I've not uploaded the doctoral one. I've not uploaded that to the master's body, although you can download something, but it's not actually the thesis. Yeah, these two have been uploaded. Then we have the Web of Science profile here and the indicators, which you can see. A click on this will take you to Web of Science profile. Let's click. And then click on this will take you to Scopus. And then a click on this will take you to Google Scholar. So let's check them out. This is Web of Science. You can see it's coming up. Let's check Scopus loading. Let's check Google Scholar. Yeah, see. So you can see whatever you want to see here. Same thing with Scopus here. You can see whatever you want to see. Then the same thing here with Web of Science. You can see whatever you want to see here. All right. And other features that you should anticipate is first, this site will also host all my previously developed and validated instruments, because I notice most time people send me emails from Philippines, different part of the world, requesting my instrument and access. So what I intend to do is to save them or save myself that stress of responding by curating all the instruments and uploading them with their scoring guidelines and ensuring that an authorization letter can be issued automatically from the site once a person input some of their details, the details about their project and all of that. A customized letter will be drafted that they can download with my signature and everything already customized, so that way people can just get this without me necessarily, because most of these instruments are open access, so they have the freedom to use it. And the letter will contain the guidelines, the extent to which they can use the instrument and what is expected of them. Okay. Then the next thing is that my PhD work is even the primary reason for this website. For those who are close to me, you will notice that I've always said I'm tired of doing research work that do not lead to product development. So because of that, I said I must start with my PhD work. My PhD work should be able to give birth to a product. When Jeffrey Bell did his PhD work in the United States, he came up with the concept of predatory journals and set up a website that is curating even till now, that tracks journals that are considered predatory. So in my own case, one aspect of my work, the bibliometric aspect of my work, is to rank universities in South Nigeria, and I have developed 11 formulas which I have used to calculate different metrics for universities in South Nigeria. That has been taken. That part of my work is already concluded, and I have the ranking according to each of the metric. So I intend to host such rankings on this website and update them twice every year till the day I will leave Earth. And even if that happens, of course, this is going to be a project. It will be handed over to some people that might continue even if I leave, because that's the way I want to structure things. It's not going to be something that one person leave, it becomes an end. So some other person, maybe my children or something, can take over. All right. So, but until then, I will be in charge of that and be updating it. If need be, I will scale it up to rank all universities in Nigeria. Who knows? That can be a long-term plan. Then the next thing is that I have queried the use of H-index and the formula heads used in developing H-index and some limitations that comes with H-index. And I've been able to refine it with what I call O1 redundancy index, the O index, which is a family of 7 indices working together. All right. So I've not published that paper yet. I've not published the work yet because I've been having a whole lot of things on my head. So once that is ready, those metrics will also be displayed here. And I will hope and pray that by the time it's done, major databases like Google Scholar, Scopus, and all of that might see reasons to incorporate such metrics into their own platforms. But until then, charity must begin at home. So I will start on my own website and ensure that it is able to track the citation performances of different people and then apply my criteria in standardizing and ranking people. So these are many more things you should expect to see from this website. Then lastly, I'm making plans to develop some software, but these software are not the ones you are going to install on your phone or on your computer. The reason is because in modern times, many developers are migrating from developing app-based programs to browser-based programs, because some people are using facilities of computers that have limited storage facilities and all of that. So because of that, I'm going to develop some browser-friendly applications that will help you do so many things. First, an application that will help you determine sample size for your research project if you give it certain parameters. All right. Then an application that will help you perform power analysis for structural equation modeling and other multivariate statistical method. Then an application that will help you carry out correlation analysis and other basic bivariate statistical methods like maybe independent t-test, ANOVA, and the rest. And all of this will run directly on this website, and it will be powered by the browser that you're using. Whether you're using Google Chrome, whether you're using Firefox, whether you're using Safari or Edge, I will ensure that they are compatible with these browsers, so that once you are on the site, you can carry out sample size analysis, you can perform correlation analysis, everything while on this site. All right. So these and many more are some of the packages you should be expecting from this site going forward. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope you won't be disappointed visiting this site. Bye.